The next we are going to learn about the grammar of TSUINI. The last moment we already studied about the grammar of TSUI, right? And in this case they put after TSUI they put ni, so they say TSUINI. TSUINI is had a meaning that finally, or at last, or in the end, or something, which means that after TSUINI each view it had a meaning really different from the Z. If just the Z is mean you do something by mistake, by unintention, but when you use when you put the ni, so it had a very different meaning. That means the finally, the last, in the end, right? Z ni. So in Japanese, when you use the grammar of Z ni, you should begin by the TSUINI and after that followed by some plus, which is reread to about TSUINI. So to make more understand, let's go to see some example together. The first example here they say TSUINI tsita no da. TSUINI tsita no da, which means I finally arrived. I finally arrived. You see here, after TSUINI they say tsita no da, which means that you arrive someplace, right? So that means you do something really hard in the middle of the way. And the last, you can arrive your home or arrive your goal or get something that you want to do, you want to be. So you can say tsi ni tsita no da. The next example is say ame wa tsi ni yanda. Ame wa tsi ni yanda, which means the rain stopped at last. The rain stopped at last. That means the first, if you rain cats and dogs, but in the last it should be stopped, right? So it's the game of the nature. So when the rain stops, so or the finally rain stops, so you can say tsi ni yanda. The next example is say fuyu wa tsi ni owatta. Fuyu wa tsi ni owatta, which means at long last the winter was over. At long last the winter was over. The next example, ついに彼女は問題を解決した。ついに彼女は問題を解決した。which means at last she solved the problem. At last she solved the problem. For the last sentence they say ついに彼女は問題を解決した。This means that if you have some problem and you cannot do it, but you try hard to do it every day, and you pay attention from all your energy to get to solve the problem, and you do the time by time, and you get more experience, and you know, at the last you know the solution for the problem, and you can solve the problem at the last. So in Japanese you can say ついに right? ついに問題を解決した。This means at last you can solve the problem. So I hope you understand about how to use the grammar of ついに. ついに and つい is really different, so don't be confused. ついに is mean at last or the finally on the end of the story, right? But when you use つ, only that mean after you should follow by decimal, and it had a meaning that unintention or just by mistake. So you can use Z. Thank you very much for watching my video clip. And please help me subscribe my channel if you haven't. I hope to see you about study Japanese language, Japanese culture in the next video clips. ありがとうございました。